Okay, this is my favorite part of the design center.
Same.
We've got a bunch of different mock kitchens in here to display the different cabinet paints, stains. One of my favorite spots, especially since we got our new tile selections, is our backsplash wall.
Yes.
One of the questions that I feel like you probably get quite a bit is, how do you decide on your backsplash when you are pairing it with your cabinet selections, your flooring, your countertops?
Yes.
So how do you go about making that decision? What do you pick out first?
We would pick out cabinets first, typically, and we go from cabinets to the countertop, and then from countertop to the backsplash, because the backsplash is going to be that little pop at the end when you have the base of your kitchen. A rule of thumb that I bring up to a lot of people is, if you have a busy countertop, it's best. Now, if everybody wants, busy all over it, that's totally fine, to each their own. But I always recommend doing a little less busy on the kitchen backsplash. And I am so excited about our backsplash tiles. We've just updated so much of what we're offering here in the Design Center, but we've got some really cool shapes. I mean, we've got rectangle, we have square, we've got, herringbone, octagon, all of that. And another way to make tile pop is by using the grout. So even though you have a solid color, even if it's just a rectangle like this, you can use a different color to make that backsplash really pop and create a pattern on your wall. A lot of people prefer the grout to match the tile. To me, it just depends. If you've got a really solid looking countertop, it's kind of fun to make that backsplash a little more exciting with a bright, if you have a darker tile, maybe use a brighter grout, and vice versa.
Okay, it's funny you mentioned the grout, because that's definitely something that I used to not take into consideration.
Yep, a lot of people forget about it. I bring it out and they think, oh no, I've got to pick this.
But it can make a huge difference, right?
Yes.
Honestly, in the entire appearance of your kitchen.
Yes, it can, because if you choose a grout that is a stark contrast to the tile you've chosen,
it's going to make a big statement.
You are going to now see the pattern all over the wall, and some people sometimes don't think about that. Like, okay, now I'm going to see a lot of lines, which lines are really cool. In fact, we show them here in our design center. But some people don't want to see all that. So that's why we've got so many different grout colors. You could choose something that blends with the tile color, and you'll just see a very faint pattern.
Slight variation.
That's right. That's right. So you really can make it your own with our different tiles on the backsplash. But again, you got a busy countertop, go not so busy on the backsplash, and vice versa.
Okay. I just have to say before we end, I'm in love. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. It is.
It is. It is one of our new tiles, and so fun, so in. Love it. We've just got a lot of really neat. I love these. I love these tones here. Stone looking. Right now, earth tones, the stone look, very in, natural. To me, neutral colors are always in. You can't go wrong with neutrals.
They're timeless.
They're timeless. And what we're seeing right now are the grays are kind of going out a little bit. And if you still love gray, that's great. Go gray. But what they're saying, what we're seeing now is we're gravitating more toward warm colors. And the coolers are they're going out a little bit. The gray has reigned now for quite a few years. So we're kind of coming up to the warmer tones now.